the NIH, alright? Dr. Bhattacharya, whatever. Dr. Fauci, Doctor. Satanic pieces of shit, fucking serial killers. You people are doing like snuff, torture, gazelle tongue, like porn on animals. I call it bestial snuff porn. You people are fucking sick. Okay? Alright. There's a little war between this Casey Warren of the NIH thing and oh yeah, he played the victim while you guys torture animals and do things that I don't even want to talk about. It's so fucking evil and disgusting. Some of the shit you guys have done, I've read some of your trails, some of your track record. Okay? Look at my dogs. Alright. If I was in a prison cell or a broom closet with you people, do you know what I would do to you? You know what you really deserve to have done to you? What you've done to those animals? And double. Because you don't learn your lesson. I know what evil report is. Fake science, virology, terrorism, trying to force, what a lot of you scientists and medical virology people have been doing is trying to force diseases and then make fake cures and fake vaccines, which are weaponized. Look, you're all liars and cheaters like the devil. Like Jesus said, Lucifer is a liar and a cheater. Some of this shit that I collectively blame you people, yes, because you're all in the field or the industry. It's all death merchant money. God and Jesus called you people death merchants too. This shit is sick. Some of this shit wouldn't even happen in nature, okay? There's things that go on in the forest that God just takes care of, and he still takes care of the animals and feeds the birds, the wild birds. He feeds the wild animals, okay? He heals them, okay? There's things that you scientist people try to count everything. And remember that one time David messed up where he wanted to count his supporters, and that was God was like, no, that's fucked up, don't even bother. Whatever that story's about, I heard it recently. The thing is, you people are monitoring everything. You guys want to control everything too much. It's not yours to control. The Lord has it in control, okay? But I know what type of person I am, and I know that I would never do certain things to these animals and stuff, and I know that God can do miracle healings, and God can heal you, and if you just stay in pretty good health and not full of lies and witchcraft and sadism. You guys are all tied in with the pedophiles and the human traffickers. You traffic animals, and they often, all these places you get them from, these puppy mills and all this, and that Wisconsin place, and that place up in New York, or North Rose, or Rose, whatever, they're abused. I know a lady, she got a little purebred dog from a place over in Jersey, and that animal had been treated horribly, and it had so many fleas, it was disgusting. There's just people that are in this industry that the whole chain of supply chain, to you guys, animals are a part of a supply chain. They're you act like they're nothing, they're some concoction to be experimented on, there's some type of, put this in the petri dish and some of this chemical and this and that. You act like it's something inanimate. It's animate. It's God's creation. God didn't say to sit here and act like satanic botch job, whack jobs, and cut out all the dog's cut the dog's vocal cords and cut their heads open and put AI buttons in their brains and be taking mice brains and men's brain parts and stitching them together and trying to make these abominable things out of God's creations. Do you know what horror you've done to innocent little things that should have been left as they are, untouched and alone? I know what kind of sick people you are, and you're all the same, because a normal person like me that actually is of the truth and actually isn't full of evil report in which Captain doesn't try to manipulate everyone into telling everyone, oh, you're all going to get sick, you're all going to get diseases. No, I say you can live forever, you can claim that because of the Lord. The thing is, you people will never tell us that. You people want to sell lies and try to invert everything and make everything sick or retarded or a botch job or something unholy, ungodly, and unnatural. The thing is, like I said, I would take that stick, sharpen it, beat you almost all the way to death if I could. If you can die. And then I would take the sharp part and I would stab you in the fucking throat right into the ground and let the dogs eat you, like Jezebel and King Ahab got eaten by dogs. Or I'd throw you in a dumpster down there and light you on fire and let the dogs eat your bones and have no body and no evidence. I wouldn't take an ounce of lust in it. I have no joy in killing you people. I would if I could get away with it. If God took me into a dark dimension, in another dimension, like when I had that dream about killing Joe Biden before his stunt double filled in the last 3 years of his presidency. I caught him raping somebody in the shower that I knew, and I said, oh no, that's a good person, and I grabbed him and I killed him right away. I threw his corpse on the bed and I debated what to do, and I knew I could resurrect him, and I said, no, I'm not gonna resurrect him. I knew I could bring him back up, but I didn't, because why bother? You know what, he's just going to keep doing it. You people have pretty much proven you're just going to keep doing it too. Here's the thing, I don't feel bad killing devils, and you guys, ooh, they're demonizing me, because you're motherfucking demon, motherfuckers. You're called the consortium of the devil, motherfuckers. God calls you people part of the beast system. That's a devil beast, not beasts of the field like cows and deer. It's the word beast, different words have different definitions. We talk about this all the time. Like the N-word. I tell dogs, I'm not in the KKK. I don't use it racist like other people. Oh, niggers, oh, blah, blah, blah. That's what they used to say back in the KKK or whatever in Hanover, Pennsylvania or Trevose, Pennsylvania, where there's big hot spots. The thing is, I say it like the way that there's another way to say it, where I'm like, Hillary Clinton's a fucking nigger. She's a fucking nigger-ass piece of shit bitch. Klaus Schwab's a bitch nigger. I say it right. I wield the words the right way. But yeah, if I had a dream where I saw you guys torturing animals, and I was, whether with my bare hands, I'd strangle you to death and beat you to death, or if God put a weapon in my hand for some reason, like a gun or a knife, I would knife you all to death as quick as possible with no lust. Out of literal, just defense of the animal. Like, this is so wicked. You guys are fucking witches. Yo, you're crying. There's Casey Warren, whatever. The White Coat Waste Project's demonizing me. Motherfucker, you demonize yourself. This is like when they're like, oh, you embarrass us, you chastise us, you embarrass us. You embarrass yourselves, you pieces of shit. You're an embarrassment because you're disgustingly evil. You people are an embarrassment. I embarrass you? Why? Because I don't do what you do? Just me being around is a reminder of what fuck-ups you are? Fucking serial killers' hobbies is to fucking kill animals for no reason and torture animals. That's what the NIH is running a business in, and all your little suppliers, whether they're white niggers or muertes, illegal aliens selling fucking purebred dogs for you to experiment on, and all their cat supply or whatever the fuck's going on with all this. You people are sick. None of this has to be done. Enough science was done by 1945 that pretty much most of the shit was pretty much figured out. So there's literally, for real science, and you want to say, we would know what chemical, is this or what we can put in shampoo or food. We kind of had, you guys already documented that. That didn't need to be done either. Normal people had normal common sense already thousands of years ago. Read the Bible. God says, feed me nothing with yeast in it. What did you guys in your little circle do? And you'll say, how? We're not them. And I'll say, yes, you are. You're all beast system. You're all in on the whole racket together, the whole gamut. Feed me nothing with yeast in it, God wrote thousands of years ago in the Old Testament. When you guys hit us with the COVID bullshit, which, yeah, you animal fuckers are into that too, you start putting yeast extract, liquid yeast extract, which is probably concentrated, and you don't tell anyone how concentrated it is. Is it 50x? Is it 300x? Is it 1000x? Some sick amount of yeast extract into all the processed food that's in the grocery store, and it's still in a lot of that food. All you people turn the grocery store into an abomination too, and something filthy that God hates. He hates eating yeast. He is in us. God says, I have cast myself into the vessels. Don't you understand? Anyway, I'm not putting death threats on your life directly. No, I'm just giving my little fantasies of what I would do to you people. I wouldn't sit there and tie you down, torture you long-windedly like you guys like have this thing where you jerk off over animals getting hurt. You like watching something helpless be defiled or mutilated. That's what this is about. You're not fooling anybody. You're not fooling me. And I would love to go to all your laboratories and all your little offices and headquarters and just... You know what I'd really like to do? Take a stealth bomber over top and just boom, like it was like an ISIL caliphate or something, you know? Because you guys are those people too, because you're beast system. You're with Satan. You're with demons. Oh, they're demonizing me. Oh, they know what we are. Yeah, we know what you are. You motherfuckers are demonized. You consort with devils. It's beast system. But God is ripping down your beast system and tearing it apart. Beast system down! I hope that's a stealth bomber going to blow up your fucking offices. Alright? But God is ripping your beast system down, and every enemy of God is going down. So you people are some of the sickest motherfuckers. You're in there with the little baby rapers. People that rape little tiny babies. You guys are as bad as those people. Know where I'm with Jesus. Know how you're classified. Know what you're in for. You're never going to get away with what you've done. God says the wicked most certainly do not go unpunished. That's right. That's right. Alright. But yeah, like if you came here and like, or if I walked into a room, like I said, in a dream world or in another dimension, you know, if I was in a sleep and then I woke up, oh my God, look what they're doing to those poor little animals. Oh my God, do you know what I would do to you? Kill you immediately. I would kill you all immediately. And God wouldn't tell me I'm wrong. God would say, yeah, nothing. He wouldn't say nothing.